कर्पूरगारं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवन् भवानी सहितं नमामि. Namaste, welcome to today's Satsang. And today we are going to understand and discern between the self and who we are. The self, what we believe ourselves to be, and who we actually are. I have told this many times in our videos and satsangs that it is required that you come to a place of knowing that you are neither this body nor the mind. Sadhguru, so many other saints talk about this, but you and your intellect is not grasping it. So we are coming into a point of understanding how to grasp it right away. Let's do it together. Let's see what we call ourselves at and what we believe ourselves to be. It's hard for somebody, it's easy for the other, but its highly capability which is available to you, to me, is the same. You are as much as capable as I am. Let's come into this knowledge of the wisdom that is being shared by us by different saints all together. I want to ask you something. Just remain with me what I'm asking. This is very important. Today you are hearing this satsang on your laptop, on your phone, mobile phone. And in this mobile phone, when you're looking at me, you're constantly looking at me. Where is your mother? Where is your father? Where is your wife? Where is your husband? Where are your good deeds? Where are your bad deeds? Where is your karma? People often talk about karma, that what you do is what you get. Tell me, where is your karma? Can you show it to me? When did you did something and when it will come to you? How will it come to you? Put your hand on your chest and let me know that is there anything that is being recorded here in this universe? People have told you that everything is recorded. Where is it recorded? Where is it? I am going to break all the norms that you have about the karma. You talk, there is a karma. What you do is what you get. Tell me one thing, if everything is destined, that's also what you believe, right? Everything is destined. And if everything is destined, then who is doing the karma? Who is the one that is doing the karma? And then even in your karma, if you kill somebody, how is this destined? How this can be destined? In your ignorance, you did something and you are calling it destined. What ignorance is this? I myself have seen people who are murdering each other for the sake of their own food, but they are fine with it. Isn't a lion killing another animal a murder in front of our own eyes? Mind says that it is a murder, but you will not believe it. You will say, no, it's not. It's just they have to feed their stomach. That's why they are doing it. So what are you doing? Tell me one thing. One damn thing where you actually thought you are wrong. Whatever you did at that moment of time, you felt it's so right. That's why you did it. If you never felt that it is the right thing to do, you could not have done it. This much capable you are. But your capability dissolves into your beliefs and ideas. What is being taught to you by different gurus, by different of your priests who says that do good, be nice. I have been like this. I have tried myself all these things, to be humble, to be kind. What is the requirement of being kind all the time? Why you want to be so perfect? And then when somebody comes up to you and say, do you want to be a god? You're not a god, you're human. How can you be so perfect? And you say, yes, I'm not perfect enough, I'm trying my hard. You don't want to be like God, right? On the other hand, you're trying to be God. What is this paradox? God can only be perfect. That's what we have heard, at least in our Shastra, that God can only be the perfect. He is the bliss personified, perfect, and embracing everything, perceiving everything so beautifully. If you can do that, then you will be a god. But you are not wanting yourself to accept yourself as God. If I am telling you you are that already, you're not accepting it. And then you are saying, I will be that and then I will accept that I am God. I will be good and then even that also you don't say. That after being good, you will accept. Because you know, even after being good, you cannot be God. Isn't it? Your mind completely knows, even after being very good and humble and kind to every situation and every part of your life, you cannot be said as God. Then what is God? Ask this question, what is God? Whom are you referring to, God? What is the meaning of this God that you refer to? What is the essence of that God? If not that, if you cannot question that, at least question your own existence. You tell me how many times in your life you decided on something and you stayed on it. You were able to stay on it. I don't think so. You tried, you listened to so many things, you got motivated, you did that work and then you are gone. You're frustrated, you are agitated, you don't know what to do. What is this? Are you the one that is being motivated about everything around? Or are you the one that is getting irritated and agitated all the time? Who are you? Are you the one who is in love with everything? Or are you the one who is not in love with anything? Who are you? This is the quality of knowing that what is the difference between your own being and what is the difference between your accumulated self. What do I mean by accumulated self? I am here referring to the ideas that you have taken from people. And when I started this, I always had this problem within my mind. I used to think, why they have feeded me with the conditioning, that now I have to come out of that conditioning. Maybe this also is your question, that why all this conditioning is being given to me at the first place. What is the requirement of it? So that I can transcend it. What is the requirement of it? I don't want to transcend it. Who told you you have to transcend the conditioning? Some saints have told you that. I agree. Even that is their thought. Even that is their technique to let you come into the point of discerning between you and your conditioning, so that you can come at a point of knowing that there is a difference between you and conditioning. But nobody told you that you should transcend it. Did anybody told that you have to transcend the mind itself? You have to kill the mind and be the self only. Is this being said to you? Nobody can tell you. If somebody has said to you like this, that means they are not totally known to the truth, what is real. They are just there picking things here and there, and they are telling, and they are making their own story and putting it in front of you. And forget about others. I can be that too. It's you who have to decide. It's you who have to discern between what is real, what is false. Don't believe into what I'm saying, because it will give you nothing. Just contemplate with me that I can do for you and that we can do for together. Right now you're listening to this video. Nobody is here within your mind. No karma, no good, no bad, nothing. So if something that is not here right now, how are you so sure that it exists? No doubt it existed for a period of time, but where is it now? If something is there, it should be there all the time. That is real, which is always. But right now you're in a room and you can perceive only the room. When you are out in your college, you're perceiving only the college. When you are out at a party room, you're perceiving only the party. Where is your home? Where is your college? Nowhere. So something that is not there in your perceiving, it's not there in your reality. But that time also you're thinking about your house, your college. While at a party, you're missing out the point of the experiencing itself. God has made this experience in such a way that where you are is the only experience you have of the existence. But you ignorantly thinking and believing that your house also exists at that moment of time, your college also exists at that moment of time, and you're thinking about that. And what you're doing, you're creating imagination out of it. Because of the play of imagination which you are doing, you forget to be now. Even when I'm talking to you, you're putting your mind and listening to me by the words, the expression of what I'm doing. You will be thinking, what is she doing? She's just closing her eyes and saying nothing. She's saying nonsense. Maybe this can be there in your thought. But what will it serve? Will it serve? Even if you think that Tanishka is so nice, she knows so many things, how she knows everything. That is also another thought that you are creating, because in your experience right now, it's just mere words that are coming through the grace of me, grace of God. This grace should be addressed first. This grace should be put in the first place. But you are referring to just the identical source and the psychological eye continuously working towards the imagination and your memory. That is not keeping you to be here. Your mind to be here at least. Your mind is moving from here and there. Tell me one thing which is a problem in your life in now. In now, what is a problem in your life in now? What is the problem in your life in now? Whatever problem came into your life, suppose you met with an accident and you were in a lot of pain. You hit the leg and you were in a lot of pain that moment of time. That is happening, that is there. But somebody came and helped you, they took you to the hospital and they made sure that you are in a complete blessed state. Who were they? Weren't they God for you? Didn't God do the same thing with their bhakt, with the people? This is what Jesus did, right? This is what Krishna did. Krishna stand for the Draupadi when it was required. Now when somebody stands for you, you think it's like normal. It's what's so special about that if somebody stands for me? No. You're missing out the whole point. When there was an expression of real problem in your life, there was somebody with you, standing by your side and helping you, guiding you. You needed money and there were people around you to give it. You needed food, you were so hungry and there were people around you that gave you. You go on the street, you talk to the people who are just sitting there doing nothing. Ask them, are they really hungry? Didn't God serve him the food? You ask them, don't believe me. You go and ask, experiment it yourself. Go and ask them if they were really hungry that moment of time when you met. If they were so hungry, they could not be sitting there silently, patiently. They were not hungry. That's why they're sitting. Everybody is given food. Everybody is given shelter. Everybody is given clothes. Everybody is given everything. It's just you who want more of it. Now let's come to the nature of mind. How to discern between the both. Make sure that you remember these three things. If you remember these three things, then you will be able to discern your mind completely. First, its habit is to put you into imagination, into memories. You will think about something and you are captured into the mind. The moment you're thinking about the future and the past, you are in the mind. Second, it's always agitated and rushing, restless towards things. It wants it right now. It cannot wait. It cannot be patiently here. Like it's not letting you hear what I'm saying. And the third and the last point, make sure don't believe what your mind says. This is the most important and the last point. Don't believe what your mind says, because check it for yourself. Sit for just 5 minutes. Forget about sitting for hours and hours. Just sit for 5 minutes and look at the quality of your thoughts. Whatever quality of the thoughts are coming, just look at them completely. A moment he may say that I am a very good person. I did nothing wrong to the people. Other moment he will say that I am a very bad person. I do always bad to people. The next moment he will talk about some other profession that you want to do. The next moment it will say, I cannot do anything. I am not worthy enough. So something which is constantly changing in every sec of your time. How can you believe it? How are you believing it? Self do not change. what you are do not change. It exists and it exists and it exists. Remember these 3 things that I'm saying. Write it down. If it takes you towards a journey of past and future, that means you are in the mind. Don't believe it. Second, if you're agitated, restless about something, you want to do it right now, just wait for some time. Not sometime, I'm not saying wait for half an hour or 1 hour. Wait for 5 minutes. Just wait for 5 minutes without taking any decisions that are just coming in your head. Just wait for 5 minutes. Just wait for 5 minutes. I'm not asking you to wait for thousands of minutes. Just 5 minutes. After that, even after 5 minutes, if you still want to do that, you do it. And the last thing, don't believe your mind. This is the most important and the most frequently said to you, but you cannot grasp it. It's fine if you cannot grasp it. Start with the point 1. And then sooner you will come closer to not believing your mind. Because you will see the transient nature of what mind is and how it works. This is a tip that I have for you in this video. May God bless you. May this beauty of life happens to you. Magic appears within you and you explore the most visions of life what is here. Pranam.